Hey everybody, I hope you all are having a fantastic Thursday. We are going to wait just a few minutes for people to come on, but it is going to be a great video. It's just going to be a few minutes, not going to be long, but it'll be good. I actually can't see who's coming on, so this should be interesting. Usually I can see, but my camera's turned the other way, so I can't see anything. I love this song. This is like my jam. I gotta drink that water and try to start my day off by drinking tons and tons of water. Okay, we're gonna get started. Alrighty. Hello everybody. I hope you all are having an amazing Thursday. I know I am. I wanted to come on and talk to you about intentionality. I think that's a word. John Maxwell says it, so it should be a word. But the law of intentionality, the law of being intentional, especially when it comes to personal growth. If you want to become successful in anything you do, you have got to be intentional. Many of us know that. I think we know that if you want to grow Young Living, if you want to grow a business, you have to be intentional. If you want to become good at a sport, you have to be intentional. If you want to become good at cooking, you have to be intentional and do it. But I think when it comes to personal growth, that's where we think that the older we get, the more we grow. But that's not actually true. John Maxwell says that, sometimes maturity does not come with age. Sometimes age comes alone. And that's so true. Sometimes we think that, oh, well, the older I get, the more I learn, the more experiences I have, and the more I grow. The older you get, the more you learn, for sure, but sometimes you don't grow, especially personal growth. You don't actually grow personally. I know some people, and I've grown up with them, and they've grown up with me, and they're still just as immature as they were 10 years ago, So personal growth has become a real passion of mine, and I want to talk to you about a few ways to personally grow and to be intentional about it. The first thing that I would say is you've got to, for me, being a Christian, you've got to grow in your walk with God. So if you're a person of faith, you've got to walk with God, and you've got to grow in your walk with God. That's the first thing. When you're in the Word, when you're praying, you're going to grow. And that's number one where you should start. Number two is you should have people around you. Just a few core people, a few really good people that you trust. To be able to keep you accountable and to be able to say, hey, if you see something in me, please point it out. These are the people that will stand by you through thick and thin. These are the people that won't be afraid to point out some things that they see in you, good or bad. So I would say get some people around you, wise counselors around you, to be able to counsel you, to be able to be there for you, and to be able to maybe point out some areas where you need to grow. And then number three is you have to read or listen to or surround yourself with people who are excellent at teaching personal growth, such as Dani Johnson and John Maxwell. Those are my two favorites. I actually love I'm not a big reader, except for when it comes to personal growth books. I really don't care for fiction books. I would rather spend my time doing something else. But when it comes to personal growth books, I'm all about it because I'm getting a return. I feel like it's an investment that will give me a return, and reading's great. So these are a few of my favorites that I just have with me. I have a lot of John Maxwell books. I won't show you the huge stash I have, but and this is the Dani Johnson book that I have. I haven't started it yet because I'm reading these two, but this is a great book, Dani Johnson, First Steps to Wealth. She has a couple of books that are really good, and she's got a podcast and events, and so I'm actually, as I'm purchasing some of her material for my Young Living team, so that we can immerse ourselves in personal growth, and so it's going to be really good. So that's coming this fall. She's got a lot of really great stuff. So DaniJohnson.com. I'll show you how to spell her name. It's with an I. Go to her website, DannyJohnson.com. She's great. And then John Maxwell, he's got a ton of stuff on YouTube. He's got a lot of amazing lectures. I try to start off my day either reading a chapter from his book, and these are small books, so you can read it in like a day. I actually read this one on the plane the other day when I was on my way home from Dallas. But this was great. And so this one is called How Successful People Lead. This is really, really great. This is a great leadership book. I think sometimes we get caught in the thought process of if you are a manager at a store, or if you have people reporting to you somewhere, or if you got a downline in Young Living, then you're a leader. But that's not true. Leadership is earned, and no matter what your rank is, you could be a CEO of a company, and in some people's eyes, you're a leader. But if, let's say, you meet someone, just Joe Schmo off the street, you're not a leader in their eyes. You have to earn it. So leadership is earned every single day. And you may have, there's 5 levels of leadership, and you may be a level 5 in some people's eyes that you've worked with for a long time, that you've earned their leadership. You've earned the right to be their leader because they trust you and they knew who you are. But for someone that you've just met, you may be a level 1. You may not be a level 5 leader to them because you just met them and they haven't trusted you yet, and you haven't shown them how you can lead. So leadership is earned. It's not a position, and you have to earn it every single day. And that's what I really love about these books, is really immersing yourself in that. And it's really something that will help you, even if you're not building a Young Living business. This is something that will help you in life, in parenting, in regardless, whatever. This is actually, this is a great book for parenting now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not a parent, but this book, if you want your kids to listen to you, especially if they're teenagers, you should get this book. This is a great book to get. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. And then How Successful People Think. This is amazing. This is a really great book, and I read this the other day too, and they're great. John Maxwell has a couple of really great books. Like I said, you can check them out on Amazon. They have them on Amazon. And then they definitely check out his lectures on YouTube. But we need to keep in mind that for growth, you've got to be intentional. You have to invest in yourself every single day. You have to personally grow every single day. And personally growing is not easy. It's actually quite painful. That's why very few people do it. Personal growth requires you to look in the mirror and see where you need to personally grow and stretch that area. And face the fact that, you may need some refinement in an area of your life. So I would definitely encourage all of you guys to, join me in the journey of personal growth. It's not an easy journey, but it is a fulfilling one, and it definitely is worth it. I've personally grown over the last year even. I was talking to one of my close friends the other day, Valerie, shout out to Valerie, and we were just talking about our personal growth journey, how both of us have grown so much in the last year, and how we're completely different people than we were a year ago. And that's very fulfilling. That's really, really satisfying, very fulfilling to know that I'm not the same person I was a year ago. So that's what makes it all worth it. But I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I hope that you guys are, enjoying the rest of your week and adding value to people's lives, and we'll see you soon. All right, bye guys.